If your child has autism or apraxia, you've probably seen them do this. They want to move, but their body reacts slowly, like it's buffering. This isn't laziness, it's signal travel. Picture your child reaching to tap their iPad. The brain has to send a message from the brain down the spine to the arm to the finger. That could be 2 to 3 feet. The body has different ways to send messages. One way is chemical signalings drifting through tissues, called diffusion. Diffusion is like if you put a drop of dye in water and don't stir it, it slowly spreads. If the brain tried to send the tap the iPad message using diffusion, it would take, I don't know, a year? A year, so the nervous system uses electricity instead. So fast electrical bursts, called action potentials. That's the body's high-speed internet. So slow reaction time isn't not paying attention, it may be slower electrical communication. Autism parents, if your child has apraxia, you've likely seen this. They know what they want to do, but the body responds like it has a lag. Like the brain clicked go and the body loaded and loaded and loaded. Here's what might be happening. The brain has to send messages over long distances from the brain and the spine, the arm, the finger, and it has to be fast. We can't wait for chemicals to float there. That would take forever. Not forever, but too long. So the nervous system uses electricity, action potentials. But here's the part most people don't know. A nerve is not like a copper wire. A phone charger cable is made of copper. Super easy for electricity to travel through. But a neuron is made up of living jelly and stuff, and it leaks. So if the brain sent one tiny electrical spark, it would fade out before reaching the muscles. Instead of sending one spark down the whole nerve, the nerve does something genius. It restarts the signal again and again and again, all the way down the axon. It's like passing a flame down a line of candles. Each candle lights the next one. That's how the message reaches the body. So apraxia isn't won't. It can be the signal is hard to carry. Autism parents, if your child has apraxia, slow reaction time, or feels stuck, this might be super important for you to learn. Myelin. Myelin is why some nervous systems feel fast and others feel like they're buffering. Neurons send messages using electrical spikes. But here's the problem. A nerve isn't a copper wire. It's a living tissue, and electricity can leak out. So the signal can slow down or fade. Myelin is like wrapping electrical tape around a wire. Not once, but over and over and over. That thick wrapping makes the signal travel better. Myelin does two huge things. It blocks leaks, so the electrical message doesn't escape. That's like plugging holes in a hose. And it makes the nerve respond faster. Less electrical storage, more snap. So the signal can change quickly and move quickly. So the message goes further and faster. When your child's body is slow to respond, it may not be won't. It may be the wiring needs better insulation. Autism parents, if your child's body reacts slowly or movement feels stuck, you are not imagining it. The nervous system has to send a signal up to several feet through the body. And here's the wild part. Nature built boosters for those signals. Myelin is like electrical tape. It keeps signals fast. So you'd think, why not wrap the whole nerve completely in myelin? But you can't, because nerves need special doors called voltage-gated channels. These doors let ions move in and out to create the spike. If everything was wrapped, there'd be nowhere for the doors to work. So nature used a genius design. It wraps the nerve but leaves these tiny little gaps. Those gaps are called nodes of Ranvier. Think of them like charging stations or relay towers. At each node, the signal gets restarted, boosted, sent forward again, so it doesn't fade out before reaching the hand, the foot, the mouth, wherever it's going. So if signals aren't boosting cleanly or fast enough, movement planning, reaction time, and speech motor control can feel harder. This is about nervous system wiring, not your child's effort. Autism parents, if your child's body reacts slowly or gets stuck, this may help you see what's happening. Nerve signals need boosters, just like Wi-Fi. Your child's nerves have to send signals from the brain, the spine, to the hand, to the mouth, wherever it's going, sometimes 2 feet, 3 feet, or more, depends on how big your child is. That's a long distance in the body. Myelin is insulation that helps the signal travel fast, but the nerve can't be wrapped completely in myelin because it needs little doors, these voltage-gated channels, to restart the signal. So nature leaves tiny gaps called nodes of Ranvier. Here's the genius part. The signal travels fast under the myelin. Then at each node, it gets a boost and launches again. That jumping from booster to booster is called salutatory conduction. It doesn't teleport. It's more like strong Wi-Fi coverage and extenders, keeping the connection powerful. So reaction time isn't just behavior. It can be signal, speed, and boosting.